It's another moment. Thank God for everything that He's doing. It's like this time it's so high, and it's like God want me to get in a place which was ordained for me to be able to grow spiritually. And it's like God is now looking at the area and the environment where I'm in. It's like this environment is about to destroy what you have built maybe for years. We met with the preacher back in 2015, and so it took like 6 years to be able to build something. So I think God wanted me to be in a good environment to be able to make this thing come up. So here I'm taking computer classes, and it's like God is now also operating in his own way. So there's a time now I'm back home, and I'm finding my stepfather now at home. And it's like I was asking myself, what next? What next?
Such a time.
It's a second time. I'm finding him at home, and it's like, hey, I don't know what will be of me, because the last time is like, the language and how they were talking. It's like how also my mom talked to me of them in the morning. It's like, hey, do not come here late. If you do so, you're no longer part of this family. And I think this time round, it was hot. I found them now in both of them.
They were sitting outside or
in the at the sitting room. It's like they are waiting for me. It's now around 7. We used to finish the classes almost sometimes late. And sometimes I used to maybe even get some time with the preacher. Maybe sometimes I used also to sleep over at his home because of the classes. I wanted to catch up sometimes, maybe get there early, because we were like a little bit far apart, coming from home in the morning every single time,
late for the syllabus.
Getting late, exactly, finding some other students have started classes. And so like, sometimes I used now to sleep. I used now to get to sleep now at my preacher's house to be able to catch up with the other students. It was not like I was rebellious or doing things intentionally. It was like, even I could not control things. It was just like my life is in the hands of God. I don't know what to do. So this time around, it's like I've found them now. I've come back home late. And it's like if you come, if you want to be coming late in the house, find your own house. So this time around, it's like I found them. I don't know what will be of me. I looked at those eyes. And even before stepping inside the house,
you could smell the air.
They asked me. In fact, my stepfather asked me, "Where have you come from? Where have you come? This is the time you're coming in the house? What did we talk about last time or previously? Is this the time, the hour you're coming in the house?" And it's like, go back where you have come from.
Go back.
Go back where you have come from. I don't want to see you in this house.
Go back.
And my mom was sitting next to him. And he told my mom, "I've never loved your son since the beginning." He's repeating that thing over and over.
Oh my God.
It's like this time around he's exploding. And he told my mom, "I'm feeling as if I want even to kill him right now. I feel even to punch him on the face.
Wow.
I don't love this son of yours. I feel like punching him on the face. It's no longer, it's like they have never stuck inside my heart." I looked at the situation. I was like between a rock and a hard place. I don't know what to do.
What to say?
What to say? And then my mom, instead of maybe supporting me, or maybe it was also hard for my mom at that moment. It was hard because this is a husband and this is a son.
Oh my goodness!
What will you? What shall you do?
And women find themselves in such a scenario.
In such a scenario, this is your son.
Place, yes.
Blood is thicker than water. This is your son.
Yes.
And this is your husband. Your son here is maybe colliding with the husband, and it's like you don't know how to really
intervene and to bring balance.
Who will you
save
in between these people? So I don't know. At that moment, in those moments, I was shocked when my mom went on this. My stepfather. I was
probably
shocked.
the best way at that time. Probably the best choice at that time.
I think it was the best way, maybe to God also at the same time, because my mom told me. my son, you are pretending to be good outside there, but in your family, you are somebody else.
Oh my.
It's like outside there you are good, but here you're bad. It's like you have took other people to be your parents than us. You have not listened to us.
But you're listening to
You are
them.
listening to other people. You are listening to the family of pastor more than me, more than us. That is the direction you have took. And so she told me, even I will never go into that church. You have challenged me. I will never. You are pretending to be good there outside, but you are destroying things here back at home. You are destroying things here back at home. So this is what you will do. I will not spare. I will not spare you the next time. I will let your father do whatever he wants with you. Even if it's beating you up, I will let him do that. Even if it's chasing you out, I will let you do that. But this time round, I will let you to be in for one night. And my father, what are you saying? What are you saying? You're telling your son to stay here for a night? I want him to go back where he have come from. He's not inside my mind. I don't even love him. He's not my son either. I told my mom the same words.
Oh my goodness.
It's not my son. I think it also reminded me, or it also made me to ask myself question. Then where is my real father? Where is my biological father? If he was there, alive or there, I think I could not have gone through this kind of issues. It took me back into some of the things that I never wanted even to ask my mom. Even though I had the right to do so, but it's like I was like understanding person. Like I don't want to. Maybe there's something that happened with them a long time ago that they don't want even to talk about. Them. Maybe I never want to talk about it.
At this time around, you're wondering.
I'm wondering where is my father. And at that moment, it's like I'm seeing fire here. The next day, I went now to the school. Going to school, it's like I shared with the preacher what was happening back at home, and it's like he also sensed there's something that is happening. And what he did, he told me, my son, I want you to do this. It's like in the middle of the battle. You're in the middle of the battle.
Yes.
But I want you to listen to me, my son. God is almost setting you free.
Wow.
God is almost set. It's a prophetic word. God is almost setting you free. I can see it in the future. God is almost setting you free.
Yes.
But go back there. Obey.
Obey.
Obey. And then listen to them. What you do, always go back home early. Don't go back late. Try your best to go back early.
Yes.
Because that is what is bringing problems. Go back early. And then there's a time he also sent to me, that same day when I went back home, he sent me a message of a song. He was saying that trust and obey, and then he wrote it in maybe
emojis.
Yeah, exactly, in emojis, and also in a
Trust
form
and
where
obey.
trust and
For
obey.
there is no other.
There's no other way.
To be right with.
Exactly.
To be right with God.
Exactly.
But trust and obey.
Trust and obey. So that is a song that he wrote to me. It's like you can repeat it 2 times. So how the musician maybe write their songs. I don't know how to. I don't have those terms. But this is how he wrote it to me. Trust and obey. There's no other way to be right.
To be right with God.
But trust and obey. Trust and obey. My son, I want you to trust and obey. Obey what you're being told there. Do not make them feel as if, and it's not that my father was understanding me. My spiritual father was understanding me. Like, I was not doing it deliberately. I was not doing it deliberately. And it's like the things that was associated with the school was nothing to my mom. It's like she does not care about it.
And that was your future folding.
Exactly. My mom could not understand me at that moment. And even I could not understand. I expressed my heart to her of the things that God is doing in my life.
Yeah.
I could not. Because this time around my mom is not understanding. And it's like it hurt me when I saw my mom going the side
Oh my goodness.
of my stepfather instead of maybe supporting me. So after that day, I went back to the school the next day. Going back to school the next day, this were now the time when God was really like, this was the time when it's like God is now picking me up. It's like, you are my son, come near to me. I went to school And that day we finished a little bit early, and it was around 4 in the evening. And I said, before going home, let me go maybe to the preacher's house. I went to
there's still time.
Exactly, but because there's still time. Oh my goodness. I never knew what was in the mind of God. I never knew what was in the mind of God. I'm telling you, it rained. It rained like never before. It rained. There was no other rain like that one before. It is only 1 hour, but it's flooding all over. Only 1 hour.
1 hour.
Only 1 hour. It was a rain, a heavy rain that flooded everywhere. And then my mom called me, and she told me, my son, because at the shopping center and where I was living at that time, it was like separated.
There's a valley. There's a river.
There's a river. Exactly.
That separated your home.
Oh yeah, and the shopping center.
Exactly. During the classes.
Exactly. And the school where I was going, it's like there was a river there. So it flooded that day. It flooded. And so what happened? My mom told me,
stay where you are.
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are.
Stay where you are. For the place that if you come, there's a flood. It's flooded everywhere. So you can't cross. So stay where you are. So I had to sleep over. So sleeping over, it's like the next day, after now going to school, when I was now coming back, I found my mom along the road because she was searching for me. I found her along the road, and it's like I was seeing her face like she was worried, and it's like also the way I don't know if also she was maybe slapped that day, but I don't know. But I don't know. Because the way she was looking and
the face was swollen.
Exactly. And I don't know. I could not understand.
But you knew something was wrong.
There's something was wrong. And then my mom told me, come closer, my son. There's something I want to tell you. Your father don't want to see you anymore. So what you do, go and take your things. And please, before he comes back, just go out of that house. Find another way. And then it's like that day when she was talking to me, she called the preacher. I was hearing the conversation. She called the preacher, and she told the preacher that my son has been chased out of the house. So I don't know what to do. And it's like my mom, the preacher told my mom, let him go back at home. So I went back to the preacher's house, and I called the preacher, and I was telling him the incident that took place and what the information that my mom has given to me.
You're no longer wanted.
I'm no longer wanted.
You have to leave.
I have to leave. So what the preacher told me, my son, go and take your things. It's the time. This is the time.
This is the time.
It is the time. So go and pack up your things and come out. It is the time. So and that is how I went back home, and I went and packing my things, being helped by my cousin, my sister, just coming back to the pastor's house.
And you moved into the pastor's house.
Exactly.
How long has it been from the time you moved into the pastor's house?
Yeah, now it have been now this is the 5th year.
5th year.
Yeah. It's like this is the 5th year.
Wow.
Yeah. So that is the moment, like
up to now.
It's like the moment I was coming out of that place, it really hurt me because it's like I'm being separated from the people I love. My mom, my little sister. Those are the people that I could say this is the family that I remain with. And so this is the moment I was being separated with. I felt so painful, and it's reminded me a lot. And asking myself many questions, just like I said previously, where are you, my father? If you are here, this could have not happened. So I think this one also also goes to the people. If you know you are going to give someone false hope, please stop. If you know you are going to give someone false hope, please stop. Because the moment you give a girl a false hope, is pregnant with your child, you say it's not your child later on, of which the child is yours, the mother gives birth, you don't know how much those people struggle. You don't know how much those women struggle without your support. So if you know you cannot handle it, it's not the time, it's not the right time, please stop it. It's like I felt so bad asking myself, where's my father? If this man is saying that I'm not his son, then where is my father? So it made me to ask myself many questions. Those children who have been abandoned by people like you, they feel like, hey, where's my father? They ask themselves because they are going through trauma also at the same time. And you don't